Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, Appetite for Abundance. On this channel, I show you how to live your fullest and most abundant life through my own experiences. Today I want to talk about an abundance of health. So, a lot of people may know this, maybe people don't. I do not eat meat. Oh my gosh, crazy, right? And I also do not eat dairy. So, I don't use terms as vegan or vegetarian just because they can be very limiting. And sometimes I do have traces of dairy in my food. Sometimes I may have a Chips Ahoy cookie. Sometimes I will forget to tell Starbucks to put dairy-free milk in my coffee. It happens, okay? But the majority of the time, for the past 2.5 years, I have not consumed any meat products. And with that, my health has increased. It has gone up. I feel like I'm the healthiest I have ever been in my life. My mental health has increased, my physical health has increased, my emotional health has increased. Oh my gosh, I can go on and on about the benefits of a plant-based lifestyle. But the number one reason why I decided to develop a plant-based lifestyle was for my health. Around the time that I decided to go plant-based, I was very lazy. I remember going to sleep every day after class. Like I had a husband and kids at home and a full-time job. I remember having no energy. I remember feeling like there was just more, that something inside of me knew that there was more. So me and my neighbor and friend at the time, we decided to just try it out. We said, okay, no meat for a month. Let's see how we do. So I did no meat and also trained for a 5K. And during that time, I just kind of took it pretty lightly. I didn't take it really seriously. I told a few people, but it wasn't a huge deal. I was just like, let's see how this goes. I can do it for a month. I can stick to this for a month. So at that time, I was working out more and I was eating plant-based. Immediately, within the first week, I saw a glow to my skin. I saw myself just feeling so much better, and I knew that this was a lifestyle that I wanted. So I continued. After the month, I continued, and slowly, I reverted back to eating meat again. Because it happens, Thanksgiving comes around, Christmas comes around, and a lot of families like mine, food is a major part of what we do together. We just eat. And so I reverted back. And as soon as I started reverting back, I saw my body go backwards in a sense. Once you get to a level of feeling great and feeling good inside, you know when you're getting off of that level. And that's exactly what happened to me. So the number one reason why I decided to continue this plant-based lifestyle was for my health, was for my skin, was for my body, was for the agility that I have now, is for the resistance that I have to illnesses. I'm very blessed to say that I have never I never got the flu. Well, I haven't had the flu vaccine since I was a kid, and I know that it's because of how I eat and how I take care of myself. So number one is for my health, and that's what keeps me going on this lifestyle. That's what keeps me motivated during the times where I'm busy and I don't want to cook, or I don't want to plan, or I don't want to go grocery shopping. What keeps me motivated is feeling good, is waking up every day and having a feeling of aliveness. Now don't get me wrong. I have days where I wake up and I need coffee, where I didn't sleep well at night, where I've been eating too much bread or too much sugar or too much salt. So there are moments where I have to bring myself back to my baseline, my level of feeling great. So that's number one reason. Okay, the number two reason why I decided to develop a plant-based lifestyle was for the planet. I know it may sound cliche, but once you develop a connection to food, the animals are next. And that's what happened to me. At first I did it for my health and really for myself. And after that, I started just informing myself more. I started following blogs and YouTube channels on people who also were eating plant-based. And I saw how they spoke about animals. And at that time, I couldn't resonate with it. I didn't understand it yet until I started experiencing for myself, where I started seeing animals, and I started understanding the value that animals have in our lives. And I knew for myself that I couldn't go on just being ignorant, that I had to continue to inform myself. So number two is for the animals. Many times animals, they don't even have a full life. Their lives are ended so early just for the consumption of our own satisfaction. And to me, I didn't want to be a part of that anymore. And I wanted to just be a part of the solution. I know that me by myself cannot change everything, but I know that I can be a change. So I decided to start with my diet, and I decided to just be an advocate for animals and be an advocate for all people who cannot speak for themselves. So number 2 is definitely for the animals, definitely for our furry friends, definitely for the animals that we don't call pets, but the animals that still play a very important role in this world. Okay, the number 3 reason why I decided to develop a plant-based lifestyle was for fitness. So when I eat plant-based, I don't have that kind of in-between moment in working out. And I definitely believe it's because I eat very light. And light in a sense where I eat a lot. I love food. I am a foodie. I love a good meal. I ate well as a kid. I eat well as an adult. I just love eating. So with that being said, I just knew that I wanted food to be a part of my life, and I wanted good food to be a part of my life, and I wanted to make sure that the food I ate just sustained me and allowed me to work out to the best of my ability. So now when I do work out, I'm able to hop right back in my workout. If I have 3 days off, a weekend off of working out, I can jump right back in, and I feel like I was just there yesterday. My body recovers quicker from workouts. I'm able to respond. I'm able to adapt to changes in my workouts, and even plant-based opened my mind to different kinds of workouts. I never thought about doing yoga before. The people around me didn't do yoga. In the Black community, yoga is not something that a lot of people do. And that's something that I also want to share with this channel, that there's so many avenues to increase your health that you may not even have heard of before. So now, on a daily basis, I do cycle class, I do stretching, I do yoga, I use squats, I use body weight, I do a lot of different things, and all of it allows me to just increase my ability, increase my agility, increase my just flow in life. I just love it. So number 3 reason was for fitness. I love fitness. I enjoy working my body out. So that's the number 3 reason of why I decided to develop a plant-based lifestyle and to continue on this lifestyle. Number 4. The number 4 reason why I decided to develop a plant-based lifestyle was for my mental health. So when it comes to cooking for me, when it comes to developing my plant-based diet for the week where I'm going to cook, it requires a lot of mindfulness. I have to think ahead of what I'm going to be doing for the week. I never knew the connection between food and your mind and your mental health, but now I understand it so clearly. So for me, before I developed a plant-based lifestyle, I had very negative thoughts. I thought just the worst possible situation all the time. It was hard for me to see the bigger picture in a lot of moments. It was hard for me to understand that there was just more out there. So I wanted plant-based. I had to give myself more time. I had to show myself self-love. The way you think mentally can affect the way you feel. It can affect the way you treat other people. So sometimes starting my day with a nice breakfast just helps me throughout the day. It helps me to be more present. It helps me to understand and be more thankful. It helps me to just connect for a moment and to realize that I am healthy, that I am taking care of myself. Because self-love is so beautiful. And I've just learned that eating healthy is self-love. Eating foods that make you feel good, that is self-love. But yeah, I'm going to go more in detail in more videos talking about the feminine issues with high meat consumption. I'm going to be talking about how my body changed physically from eating a plant-based diet. I'm going to talk about how my digestive system changed, how my skin changed, in more detail. So this is just something just to let you all know, like, if you are plant-based, if you are doing this lifestyle, if this is the way that you eat, then live it up, enjoy it. Know that you are your best friend in this, that no one is supposed to tell you that you're doing it wrong or right. There is no wrong or right way. When I first started, I just cut out chicken and beef. I started with that. I was still eating fish. I was still eating, shrimp. I was still eating everything besides that. And that was fine for me. I didn't even tell anyone at first because I knew that I would get so many questions. So I didn't tell people until I knew I was confident that no one would sway me in another direction. So it was a process for me. I've been doing this about 2.5 to 3 years now. And I'm still learning. I still have moments where I forget that this cookie got milk or dairy in it. And sometimes I don't forget. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, I just really want this cookie right now. And I have to, it's a process. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't think that there is a perfect way of experiencing this kind of lifestyle. So this is just a little bit of encouragement. And if you all like this video, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you loves next time. Thank you.